Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
Good evening, or should I say good morning. It's currently 2:49 a.m. Where I'm at, and shortly a little while ago the news dropped. So since I'm up finishing up some work, I figured I'd go ahead and cover the news. It's basically two major things. I'm not really gonna talk about the campaign, countdown. It's literally 2 days left, so I know everybody's pretty much anticipating all of the celebration stuff starting up. But besides that, it's the comeback campaign. Basically, just the step we're at. I guess at this point we completed step 5, so that should be all steps, and then we have an extra step, I guess, where 350,000, I guess, people returning to Dokkan Battle after, the 2-week time off or whatever, and we'll get the last remaining reward out of that. But the important piece of the news here is, first of all, we are getting a brand new stage for Boss Rush. Again, ultimately, the most important part about this is basically the fact that it is going to be at least 35 Dragonstones that you'll be able to acquire by clearing the stage. So again, stage 11 will be added pretty soon. Looks like in terms of like the prep time, it's starting on August 27th. So hopefully by within a 24-hour window, by August 28th, once the celebrations start, this stage will be available. My guess is it's probably going to be available on the 29th. That's my guess. All right, so that's at least a good thing. 35 free stones is better than nothing, and 35 is still 35 at the end of the day. Now, along with that, we do have information about the story event. Now, the two new units, Hercule and Goku, were kind of revealed on the V-Jump scan several weeks ago, but we do have some information on, the card art, or not card art, but along with the card art, some stats and information. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about it. The Goku unit looks to be an intelligent type, and by the way, before we get into the details, these guys will Dokkan Awaken with a future stage that's going to be added. So again, this isn't the final product by any means, but the Goku unit looks to be an intelligent type. Passive skill looks to be attack and defense increase of 70%, and the higher the HP level, additional attack and defense increase of max of 20%. In terms of the Hercule unit, it looks to be an agility counterpart. The passive skill looks to be medium chance to evade enemy attacks, and if HP is 50% or above, reduces damage taken by 30%. So, just from reading the information here, this is a SSR state. So once they Dokkan Awaken into a TUR state, I would imagine, these guys would definitely become pretty good. I'm actually quite interested with the Hercule unit. There's a lot of speculation suggesting that the Dokkan Awaken version of Hercule will probably awaken into a Hercule and Buu type naming. That way you can essentially run it with some of the other Hercule units, like LR Hercule or the Int Hercule, whichever the case is. It'll be interesting to line this up, if that's possible, with the Int Hercule, because both of them would have essentially the ability to evade attacks and reduce damage as well. But yeah, Hercule looks to be pretty good. I mean, medium chance to evade enemy attacks, and as long as the HP is 50% or above, reduces damage by 30%. So I would imagine that percentage will potentially increase to 40%, and I don't know, they might keep it at medium chance to evade attacks once awakens into a TUR state. But Goku also, attack and defense 70%, that's a decent enough boost. Again, that'll probably increase, my guess, 90% maybe. And then attack and defense max increase of 20% depending on the HP levels. I would imagine they would increase that, maybe bump it up by 10% as well. So that's my guess with that. This should become available once the celebration actually starts as well. Again, there's only 2 more days left, an extremely hyped up period, and along with that, we do have the, I guess I'll go ahead and cover it since I was about to talk about it. There is a special live stream. I did a video on this, but for those that missed out, or for those that need a reminder, I will be going live on here on YouTube. I believe it's Friday, well, let's just figure out the date, August 29th. 1 p.m. is JP time, but where I'm at, which is the Eastern US time zone, it'll essentially be August 29th at midnight. So I will be going live at that time, so once all the stuff drops, and watching through the live stream, I definitely plan on covering all the translations on the spot, and hopefully I'll see a lot of guys there, and we can kind of enjoy it as it is. It's a little bit weird because I believe the global version of Dokkan Now is actually going live at 11 p.m., which is going to be an hour beforehand. So typically Dokkan Now will be, I think it's typically about a 10 or 15 minute video, whereas the Dokkan live stream on the JP side should be a full hour. And again, they do have like the special events where you can get free Dragon Stones. I think last time during 5 year they gave out a total of 50 Dragon Stones. You don't necessarily need to tune in to get that, but as long as people participate and stuff like that, it'll increase the chances of them giving it out. So I think that pretty much covers most of the news at this point. Again, we have a lot of waiting to do still, even though 2 days is only really 48 hours, but the anticipation is definitely there, and a lot of people, I'm sure, are very hyped up for it. So we'll leave it at that. Hopefully you found the news helpful. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later. All right, peace out.